Hello, welcome to another episode of Indie Filmworks. I am your host, Nathan Schur. Today, I want to talk to you about marketing, specifically some creative marketing. One of the challenges that I've encountered trying to market my first feature film, Higher Methods, is trying to find the right audience that this is geared toward. It's a psychological horror mystery drama. Already probably way too many words to describe the genre of it. I think it's important to have a very niche genre that you are trying to promote, and that will help you target the right people. Well, my film is basically like a horror mystery dark drama, and it's about acting, and it's about what it means to be a performer. And some of the things that I've done to help market the film are to create some websites and some Facebook groups that will siphon viewers and fans to the Higher Methods website and Facebook page. One of the things I did was to create a website called The Studio. In the film, Higher Methods, it's about an acting group that's led by John Edward Marcus, who is this fanatical acting teacher, and it's almost like a cult leader. And what I did was I created a website and a Facebook group called The Studio that is a fully interactive website where you can read about courses and enrollment. And it's not that deep, the website, but it's just a little piece of it that's sitting out there that is helping to promote on its own the film Higher Methods. And there's also a really cool video that we shot with the actor that's in the movie promoting it, and some of the other, so we brought in a whole bunch of other actors that gave fake testimonials about the film, about the studio. So that's sitting out there, and that's been something I created about a year ago, and it was a lot of fun to do. Another thing that I started recently, because this film is, now that I kind of have seen a rough cut of it, and I really kind of see how it's coming together, it's clear to me that an audience that is really going to be clamoring for this type of film is the world of performers and actors. Not so much fans of horror or fans of a particular genre, but actual actors, people that are out there in the performing arts. And what I did was I created a Facebook group called Auditioning Nightmares. And the most important thing is that at the bottom of it, it says sponsored by Higher Methods. So what I did was I invited around 100 actors to this group, and I asked them, could you please share a story about going on an audition that, it doesn't have to be a nightmare, but it could be a really fun or scary story about it. Because anybody who's gone to an audition knows that it's a pretty scary experience, even if it goes well. It's the nerves are skyrocketed, and everyone's there looking around them like, who's going to be better than them acting? How am I going to impress the director? It's a very tense situation, and I've held plenty of auditions, and I do my best to make the actors feel very comfortable, and I want to give them feedback, and I want to give them several opportunities to change the character and make it an enjoyable experience. But oftentimes, it doesn't go that well. And this Facebook group was designed for people to, share anonymous stories if they want about auditioning nightmares, some terrible things that happen in auditions. And the group has grown, has doubled since I started it. So we're up over 200 members right now, and it's been just a great way of tapping into this community of actors and performers. And they are now part of this group, and they are aware of the film Higher Methods. It all kind of ties in together. So what I'm really trying to tell you is that unconventional ways of marketing a film are essential, especially in this stage of independent filmmaking. It's there's so much competition out there. There's so many other filmmakers that are constantly selling and promoting their film. You've got to find creative ways to market your film that will draw an audience in to find whether it's your website, whether it's your Facebook fan page, whatever it is, Twitter followers, and most importantly, an email list. I don't have nearly enough people on my email list that I need to have. I have around 500 or 600. They say you're supposed to have them in the thousands, at least 4,000 or 5,000, so that when you are when you do have your film ready to sell, whether it's on iTunes or Amazon, you create one of those like blog or newsletters, and you say, here is a link if you want to purchase the film, and that goes out to everybody. That is the way, one of the great ways of selling your film. But getting that email list is huge. So what all of these things are pretty much doing, to wrap it up, is to bring attention to higher methods, to collect fans, collect email addresses, so that when that day comes and we are distributing that film and it's for sale or for rent, that our audience will be that much larger. So that's all I got to say for today. So please keep on watching Indie Filmworks, and I'll see you next time.